Hello everybody, my name is Nick the Games Builder, and today, welcome to the first episode of Monika Mondays. Now, I know I promised you guys Minecraft, but something went wrong with my Elgato, so I couldn't do that today. But don't worry, I'm sure I can bring it back literally tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll do it for you guys, I promise. Minecraft will be back soon. So, in the meantime, we're going to look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So she's gonna be talking. So I had to redo the entire game basically just to get back to her. And yeah. Now she's gonna think of something to say, and for the next few minutes, like for the next 30 minutes or so, we're just gonna be talking the entire time. See, this scared me, but then I realized that it doesn't actually do anything. We just sit here and we look at each other. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, do you like horror? Oh no, I don't like where this is going. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuine disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters. Just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story's gonna be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Oh, like this game? Like this game? I thought, oh, normal anime dating simulator. Oh, guess what? Someone hung herself. Yay. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hidden beneath the crack, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry, I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Alright, well, I'm happy she's done with that. Alright, next topic, Monika. Oh my god, this is gonna be the dumbest series I've ever made. The dumbest series I've ever made. That is not even close to an exaggeration. This is the dumbest series I've ever made. Like I've never actually made a dumber series. Oh, oh no. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. Who does that remind me of? They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. Oh, Yuri, yes, of course. Yuri. Of course, the culprit of them all. Definitely not you, Monika. No, no. Actually, I don't blame her for thinking it's Yuri. That does make sense. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave after that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a little ironic. She ended up. Oh my god. A lot of people are actually into the yandere type. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be in the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Wow, after all of that, I found that hilarious. So we might actually run into like a few like how she's a vegetarian and stuff like that because the game has no clue that I went through that yet. So if that's the case, then I'll skip it for now. Wait, doesn't she know if you're skipping her or not? Oh, do I believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. Nick, do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves. Ooh, that's... Or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they start and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this. If just one person beats the odds and survives among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri even as we speak. Oh, you mean Stan Salvato? No, that guy is amazing. He is a god, and he's the god. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a god if Earth was nothing but his playset. Oh god, Monica. Oh god. I love how she's like, yeah, how is God a thing if kids are being sold as sex slaves? Like, why would you bring that up? Like, why is that the one thing you'd focus on? Oh my god. Alright, what's up? What's next? It's like 2 minutes for every topic. This is horrifying. I can't tell if I love this. I not love this, but I can't tell if I like this or not. This is horrifying. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her type of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go away. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Oh, thank you so much, Monica. Oh wow. Yep. Okay. No, I'm done. Not even Monica can respect. Not even Monica thinks I'm normal. Not even Monica thinks I'm normal. A waifu in a game doesn't even think I'm normal. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like just like Siphoning out of. Oh wow, I don't even know how to say that. Siphone's a character that makes him feel human. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Nick. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Oh wow, if only the actual girls would say that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes exactly for every like conversation. It's weird. Like, cause I have a clock. Like, I'm looking at my clock every time I. Oh. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I could still kind of. Oh yes, we said this one. We've seen this one. And this is the one. This is the one that creeped me out because I was just talking about deleting her, and then she's like, I like, cause I trust you. I believe that you wouldn't delete me, and then like, you know. All right. Well, okay. Next thing. Oh, that one only took a minute. Well, I guess because I kind of skipped that. Wait, what happens if I skip? I know that she gets upset, but like, does something happen? Cause like, I genuinely want to know. Like, can I poke her in the eye? No. Back in my debate club days, I learned a lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. Can I? I can't save so, right? No. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's... Okay, no, here, I'm gonna try skipping. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh, gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Nick. It's just the two of us, after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now, where was I? Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Back in my... Okay, yeah. The problem with RK, yeah, everyone saw the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get the point to across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt like I'd like it more if I did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read this on a website that works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it into them. If you put an active effort to keep discussion mutual and level, they will usually follow suit. Then you could share your opinions without anyone getting upset, just form a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as an open-minded and good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Oh wow, that's weird. That's weird. Alright, well, the skip button doesn't work anymore. The save button does nothing. The history button, that's literally no point of it. Oh god. When did we start this? Like 10 minutes ago? I think it's been like 12 minutes. But that's just a guess at this point. Like she says, time doesn't exist anymore. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual, and out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anyone like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud and Yuri started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But, being present and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get this at this point. Gosh, what am I even talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank or anything, so yeah. Would you look at that? That sounds like a hilarious story. Just hearing, would anyone like a bottle of wine? Oh my gosh, I want to try it! And then Sayori's screaming at her for God knows what reason. How did she... I'd love to know how she went through the entire day and then just came to school and was like, hey, what's up? Have some wine. Yuri must have the life if she's completely... If that's completely okay. Oh, hello. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. Oh. Hello. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't... Oh, that's a bit scary. I don't like that portrait... Oh, Portrait of Markov, right? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it was called. Portrait of Markov. Why? Is it literally about Yuri? I don't know. There's a really popular character type called Tsundere? Tsundere? I can only Tsundere. Yeah, it's called Tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but okay. Yeah, that was definitely Natsuki. Like, not even I'm going to like disagree with that one. That's definitely Natsuki. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started learning a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other? Oh, yes. Yes, that is a fact. Oh my gosh, that is a fact. Oh my. I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club's comfort place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Yeah, what actually happened to Nitsuki? Because I know she, like, didn't die. What, did she have dysentery of the mouth? Like, I don't... Like, I know she threw up, and then she got deleted. But, like... is that even possible? You just barf yourself up? Like, how does that work? Like, I was generally confused. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Me? No. Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites, and before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. Oh wow, like playing this game because, you know, for example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you could be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Nick. Well, at least I've always got someone behind my back. Oh my god. My voice is like dying because trying to just go up like that octave just to try to do Monika's voice, which is already horrible in the first place, is a nightmare. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung. Oh my. Oh yes, we've gone through this one. You're not still hung over it, right? Can we load? No, we cannot load. Main menu settings. Help. Quit. Return. Settings. Mute all. Window full screen. Help. Oh, whoops. I did not mean that. Yeah, I did not mean. Oh, the help never. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it showed up. I'm just quitting it. Alright, well. Oh! Oh, it does it by itself. I think. Hello? The auto doesn't work. I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, the poem was completely unintentional. I can't auto do anything. Yes, she tried to free herself. Oh, she didn't. It didn't work. She just pretty much strangled herself with a rope. Oh my god, that is dumb. She must have changed her mind. I don't think it was that she changed her mind. I think, like, she didn't realize she was getting deleted or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Oops. Sorry, I dropped something. Exaggerated? Exaggerated. Is that a word? Exaggerated? Exaggerated. Exaggerated. I've never heard of that word. Wait, hold on. Is there like? I wonder if there's a way that you can actually like just do the entire game with Monika because I don't know. It's it's hard to explain. Like I don't think there's actually a way that you're like able to get with Monika. Oh yeah. You know, it's around the time that everyone in my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. They have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Oh, that's me. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher with which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also business, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decisions that's right for us. Yeah, that's a fact. Good lord, high school sucks. Let me tell you, high school sucks. Now, if what you're saying is true, you're either 1 year or 2 years ahead of me. I'm a sophomore right now, so I mean, I don't know, like, because most juniors, normally juniors are the people who want to go who start paying attention to that. Oh, hello. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Well, yeah. Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and kind of stuff weird for Japanese school? Not to mention everything's in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting's an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never left this room, it doesn't really matter anyways. As long as we're alone and safe together, this is really our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunset nights after night. How is that possible? I mean, that don't look like no sunset to me. Yeah, none of this looks like a... Hey, Monika, can I poke you in the eye? Tickle your ear? Can I, like, boop? Can I like, do something? I can't poke you anywhere. Oh, I can't poke you. I can't poke you. No, can I, like, do other things? Like, can I pull open the window? Can I touch the ceiling tiles? I guess not, but... Oh. Oh, yep, this is the vegetarian one. Hold up, what if I poke you? Can I poke you? I want to poke you. Poke you in the eye. Poke you in the eye. Yeah, I can't poke her. I can't poke her whatsoever. Yay! You're a vegetarian. I don't know how people do it. Like vegetarians. I could see how you do that. You still eat eggs and ice cream and milk and cheese, but vegans, I don't know how they do it. I don't know why. I don't. Yeah. What if plants feel like that too? Yeah. I just don't understand how they don't where do they get their protein from? I don't understand where do vegans get their protein from. It's weird. If we have dinner together. Oh god. Alright, well, next topic. This is so weird. We're just going on and on and on. I know someone went for 4 hours straight doing this. This is only gonna be 30 minutes for me. I don't know how long this video's been. I'm thinking of stopping 5 minutes. I'm giving it 5 minutes. Wow, what an interesting question, Monica. Do you ever just feel like there's no reason for you to be alive? I don't mean it in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company, it's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were. Okay, that's true. I do feel like that sometimes. It's annoying. It makes me really want to go to and change the world after I graduate. It makes everyone want to feel like that. But the older I get, the more I realize this isn't an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I could just go change the world. Like, what are the chances I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I spend living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Really. Just to look out for oneself. And those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming, and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. And I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive, and I could die happy. Of course, even if I failed to do that, I think I'd be too selfish to kill myself anyways. So much for being a good person, right? Okay, I would die happy once the New York Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Then I would die happy. Like, in my lifetime. I know they won it in 94, but I wasn't alive back then. I wasn't born until, like, 10 years later. I watched the game. I watched that game. Like, I watched that full entire game. Well, not the full entire game, but I watched, like, the main highlights for, like, a good 10 minutes. Oh my god, that must have been so good to be alive back then. No, I do not. Wow, that is a very interesting question. Nick, do you get good sleep? No, I do not. It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Yes, very true. Especially in high school, you're forced to wake up so early. Wow, it's like she reads my mind. How does she know? Okay, I don't know if she knows I'm in high school or something, but that is like incredible. How like that is a fact. Like I have to wake up at 6 in the morning every day just to get to school. Like they say, oh yeah, you should get at least 8 hours of sleep for a good night's sleep. But yet school at the same time. No, you're gonna wake up at 6 in the morning because you know. Seriously, I don't understand why they make us wake up so early. Like, if they shifted everything like 2 hours later, that'd be perfect. Like, the elementary schools go to like school at like 11 instead of like 9. We would end up going to school at like 8 instead of like 6. The worst part is that my buses actually take me like they bring me to school like 30 to 45 minutes before school actually starts. So technically I'm like taking the early bus. It's so dumb. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyways for no real reason. Is that true? Oh, I wouldn't know. Anyways, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan could be— Oh no, that is not good. I just think you're really great, and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Aw, Monica's always here for me. Look, I know that this is not real whatsoever, but it feels like at the same time it doesn't feel half bad knowing that technically there's someone technically, always there. Like I ever feel depressed? Hey, hello Monica. I feel depressed today. I mean, I know she's not listening, but you know. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here. Or maybe I got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. But I always wondered with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is a problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee's so much better, people. Coffee can be nice with books too. That is a fact. I definitely support Monica on that one. Coffee's definitely good with books. You need a lot of cream. Oh, not the cream. The sweet coffee, the sweet milk. You need the you know what I mean. Like the sweetener. You need the sweetener. I need a lot of that. Like I cannot have like black coffee. I need like coffee sweet. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. Oh, I'm sorry. I drink coffee. Yes, I drink coffee. I don't drink it that much anymore. I used to drink it a lot, like back when school first started, because like, I was not used to like waking up at 6 in the morning whatsoever, because like normally I'm definitely like a night owl. Like I wake up at like 11 in the morning. Like I do not wake up at 6. Like it throws me off by like 5 hours. Oh, real? I'm not really cold of I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? I actually am. I normally just like it if it's like in the 40s or 50s. Like I'll be walking outside with a short sleeve shirts and shorts, and people will be looking at me like I'm crazy. But yeah, I heat up way too quickly. Like I know like 70-degree weather, I sweat like that. It's stupid. If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. Oh, that's not true. They made phones. They made that. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Aw, oh, gee, gee, Monica. Oh, what can you be talking about? Alright. I think we're gonna go like a few more topics and then we're gonna end it there. I've definitely had enough. This I've definitely had enough of this. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Oh no. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yay! We get a Monica's writing tip of the day. I am so excited. Ready? Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, "I can never do that." It's really depressing, you know. As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it, you realize you were never really any good. That happens to me. Oh, no, oh my god, that feeling is like depressing. I hate that feeling. Like I practice piano too. Like I thought back of it like 2 years ago. I sucked. I just realized how much I sucked 2 years ago, and I'm a lot better this year. But then like in 12th grade, I'm gonna realize, man, I sucked. Oh, by the way, I actually started learning the song that she plays. I started playing Your Reality on the piano. I don't know how, but it worked out. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes from small projects in general. You could really focus on one thing, a thing or two. It's such a good learning experience, a stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and just something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, that was a good song. You too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get with that girl. I suck at singing, guys, but that was a good song. You should look it up. It's called Step by Step. I completely forgot who it's by. But it is a very good song. Alright, what's next, Monica? We only have so much time left. As in eternity. Oh, it's... What? It's like she reads my mind. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? I wouldn't say today was a bad day. I guess Friday... No, Friday kind of sucked. I don't know how Friday sucks. But yeah, I today kind of sucked. It's Monday. I had gym today, so I mean that worked. I don't know how she knows. Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Ugh, okay, I'll floss. Someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Whoa, no, okay, why do I relate so much to her? Why do I relate so much to her? Why do I relate so much to her? Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, guys, I'm actually getting a bit nervous. There's no way she would figure that. No way. There's no. What is it really? Okay. Normally, I think it's just me that does that, but good lord, is it really everyone? Oh, I get so tired. I mean, it is only 7 o'clock, so, you know. Oh, God. Yeah, I used to be an idiot like 5 years ago. Like, I know I'm an idiot now, but, like, I used to be a bigger idiot 5 years ago. What was 5 years ago? In 10th grade, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th grade, yeah. Oh, I hated 5th. 5th grade was okay. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. No, that doesn't normally happen. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. Wow! What? Okay, you know what? Wow, it's funny. You know, it's funny you say that, Monica, because wow. I think about that way too much. Like, it's called the invisible, no, not the invisible audience. It's not the invisible audience, but it's called, like, the audience of imagination or something like that. But, like, it's basically where, like, you walk by someone, they start laughing, and you instantly think it's about you. Like, I don't know why I have reasons of why I got that, which I'm not gonna take you back to that. That's like that's like a story time episode or something, but let's keep going. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. That's what I always think about myself. That's what I always say. Tomorrow's another day. It's just those kind of things are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. Oh, wow, I feel so great. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. So what is she, like a therapist now? She like my personal therapist? I can't tell if I'm really happy about this or just more depressed that the only person I have to talk to is a waifu on a video game. I don't know how. I don't really know how to feel about that. I can't help but wonder how things would be different in the game if they gave me a route in the first place. I think I'd end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route, more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found that it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. That kind of sucks. That's a bad time. Oh god, my nose is clogged because of course it is. Monica, am I allergic to Monica? Am I allergic to Monica? I don't like this. I need to find my mouse because I've been playing a game, but you need a mouse. Like it's like you need a mouse, or else you're just gonna suck at it. All right, we're almost done with this episode. Oh my god, I can't tell like if I want to keep going or like, because I want to keep going, like with like just talking to her, but like at the same time, I just want to like end it all just for you guys. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was the easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? But, wow, it's like, maybe I have, reminds me of myself again. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Aww. Aww, it's too bad I can't think the same thing. Alright, well, I promised 7:30 is when I was ending it, and it's 7:30 now, so this is going to be at the end of Monica Monday episode 1. Thank you, everybody. My name is Nick. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see what the next topic's going to be about real soon, so I know where we're going to leave off tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, wow, next week. Scratch that. Actually, this will be the last topic. What's your favorite game? Oh, wow. Wow, what a surprise. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, wow. that was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. My name is Nick. I'll see you next time.